This is an IGF review summary of Thymesia, an atmospheric, fast-paced action RPG brought to us by OverBorder Studio. It's available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Thymesia takes the Soulslike formula and tweaks it a bit. You follow our main guy Corvus through a variety of maps, which, while winding, tend to be a bit linear, with each one having your obligatory main-level boss. Now, staying alive is straightforward enough, with streamlined stats and a cooldown replacing the stamina bar. Getting out of harm's way while dealing death blows is, as always, all about timing. Just like any Souls-like, you gain experience and drop them all when you die. But this time, there's no currency, or any item shop at all. While the idea may seem confusing, this might help in focusing on more pressing matters, like getting kicked in the face. Combat is centered around the wound system, which can be confusing. Long story short, every enemy in the game has a green health bar under the main white one. Using Corvus' sword cuts down the initial health bar and exposes the one that you actually need to kill. You can then use his claw attacks or plague weapons to deal that final death blow. It can be a bit frustrating in the beginning, but the game does enough to show you how it's done. Don't get me wrong, Thymesia looks very pretty, but nothing it does, either graphically or aesthetically, is anything you haven't seen before. It's a gothic dark fantasy with a more realistic and gritty appearance. However, the set design is exquisite. Each dungeon has its own unique aesthetic, providing hints to how things turned out the way they did. The game's sound design is where it truly shines. The music is frantic and tense, with a lot to enjoy, especially with the boss themes. The weapons all have weight to them, and the sound effect for triggering executions can be quite satisfying. Sadly, we don't get any real voice acting, aside from the usual laughter and the occasional grunt. I mean, it would have been nice. Thymesia is an excellent gateway into the broader Souls-like genre. The combat is fast, frantic, and rewarding. The scenery is gorgeously horrific, and the overall atmosphere will just suck you right in. So if you're still on the fence when it comes to taking a dip into your very first Souls-like, you can start here. If you want more of the latest indie game news, reviews, and coverage, be sure to go to indiegamefans.com and subscribe to the channel.